There's an old story about a group of pastors arguing about how to get rid of bats in their belfries. Church belfries, not the pastors. After a number of suggestions, none of which worked, one pastor said, "Well, I just baptized and confirmed them, and I haven't seen any of them since." Now, if that story doesn't make you laugh, it'll make you cry. As Lutheran Christians, we know that baptism has tremendous power in the lives of God's people. So let's take time right now to consider what it means to be baptized for this moment, and how our baptism impacts who we are and what we do as Jesus' disciples. First of all, baptism declares that it is God who has saved us. Certainly it's not the water. Water is just the visible object to which baptism is connected. Martin Luther puts it this way in the Small Catechism: "Certainly not just water, but the Word of God in and with the water does these things. That is, provide forgiveness of sins, deliver from death and the devil, and give eternal salvation, along with the faith which trusts this Word of God in the water." Empowered by the resources, training, and support of Transforming Churches Network, more and more Kansas District congregations are seeing God saving people through holy baptism. From the high plains in the northwest to the Osage Mountains in the southeast, from the post-rock country to the Flint Hills, from the amber waves of grain fields to the bustling streets of Metro Kansas City and Wichita, God is calling His people into a new life of service. Through the power of God's Spirit in baptism, Kansas District congregations are mobilizing their people and sending them out into the community to share the love of Jesus Christ with those who are in such desperate need of that love. And TCN has been right there, alongside these pastors and people of God, helping them to make disciples by organizing and facilitating pastors' learning communities, by providing coaching support, by helping to place new graduates into rural small-town churches, by providing consultations and workshops, and by providing a plan for outreach. TCN has touched many congregations and thousands of people in the Kansas District in the past 3 years. And now, TCN is offering a brand new opportunity for Kansas District congregations to partner together in bringing the good news of Jesus to even more people, called Seasons of Discovery.
I don't have to tell you, ministry is tough today, maybe tougher than it's ever been. People aren't flocking to our churches trying to storm the doors to get in. We have to go out to them. And that's really what Seasons of Discovery is all about. How do we engage our community with the gospel of Jesus Christ? And so what we're going to do is provide tools and resources, first of all for the pastor, so that he's equipped and trained to be an outreach leader. And then secondly, for what we call people of passion. And every church has them. People of passion are those who love Jesus, they love their church, and they love their community, and they can't wait to get out there in the community and get engaged in missional activities. So we provide all that support for the church. And then finally, there's something for everybody in the entire congregation. Tools, Bible studies, resources, activities, events for everyone to find their place. Because ultimately, what we want to happen is for the church to know what its God-given mission and vision is for that community and to carry it out so more people will spend eternity with Jesus.
It is said that Martin Luther had his hours of doubt and despair. In such hours, he would face temptation with these words: "Baptizata sum, baptizata sum," which is Latin for "I have been baptized. I have been baptized." Folks, baptism is a reminder to us that we are not alone in this world. God promises in baptism, "I am with you, even unto the end of the world." What a wonderful promise. And yet, even with a promise like that, sometimes we need other people as well. Sometimes we need our friends to remind us that God is with us, and He loves us, and He wants us to share that love with others. The Kansas District and TCN, friends, partners in the gospel, sharing the love of Jesus, saved by God through baptism, called into a new life of service. What good news! I have been baptized. I have been baptized. I have been baptized. Praise